When you're hungry, there are literally thousands of dining options in Las Vegas, and you see them reviewed on YouTube channels all the time. One category you won't want to pass up is the sports pub, combining great food and drinks with live sports viewing. And my friends, nobody does that better than Las Vegas.
We're going to visit 3 of them today at 3 different times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we're going all over the valley to do it.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Let me just say, as we start this adventure, it was hard to pick just 3 sports pubs to feature. Every resort has its own version, plus lots of standalone places as well. What we decided to do is feature one in the neighborhoods, one on the Strip, and one downtown. First up, we're going to the Durango in the Southwest Valley. Since its opening in December 2023, this station's casino has experienced phenomenal success. Check this out. Durango kicked off Phase 2 of their expansion in January. It's going to add 275,000 square feet to the north side here and include a bowling alley, movie theater, and entertainment venue called Moonshine Flats. The cost is $385 million, and I can guarantee you that we're going to come back and visit when it's all done. For breakfast this morning, we chose the restaurant embedded in the Durango's Extraordinary Sportsbook, a spot known as Sportsman's Lounge at the George. While we have showed you the sportsbook before on our channel, we have never dined here. Our LVIO breakfast specialist is all set to put it through its paces.
Good morning from the Durango. I am here at the George, or the Sportsman's Lounge, however you want to call it. It is morning. This place is open 24 hours, and I almost have this dining room to myself. There's only a few tables occupied. You know, all the times that I've been in this sports book, it's always been like on a Sunday or a weekend, and it is mobbed with all the sports fans watching all the screens, both out on the patio and indoors. And this is so amazing to see it nearly empty, the joys of going out on a weekday morning. Anyway, I am thrilled to be kicking off our sports pub eat-a-thon here at the Durango. I've ordered myself a California omelet. You'll see that in a moment.
The George has been dubbed a new hybrid for Las Vegas casinos. This outdoor patio area offers the best of all worlds, almost al fresco dining on the left. A huge central bar with gaming on both sides. And a lawn area with massive LED screens and colorful Adirondack chairs. Step inside, and the entire restaurant is on a level raised several feet above the massive sportsbook to the right. When you are sitting at the George, you have a superb view of the entire STN Sports area and all those LED screens. The great thing about being open 24/7 is you can even catch international sports action whenever it's happening. FYI, if you're already in the casino, here's the way you enter the George from the front.
All right, friends, a couple things before we actually dig into the food. First of all, it's starting to fill up. It's about 9 a.m. now, so the tables and booths are filling up. I have this massive booth for 4 all to myself, so I had to scooch over so I could show you my view of all the screens as I sit here and eat my breakfast. Plus, We have real cloth napkins, and we have really nice earthenware mugs. I'm sort of liking the whole vibe in this place. But we're here for breakfast. What have we got? This California omelet comes with a side of their fried potatoes, no toast. And believe me, it's going to be plenty of food. I don't need toast. First of all, got these cool potatoes. Let me pick one up. They smell incredible. When my server set it down, that's the smell that hit me in the nose. So I'll try this first. There's some breading coating on those. I wonder if they're deep fried. Wow. Those are quite good. Plus, they gave me a little bit of ketchup, and I think I will dip those in the ketchup. Now, the California omelet has some of my favorite things in it, spinach and avocado. Beautiful presentation. So it looks like this is just egg. We'll try that first. I taste the spinach. It wasn't in that bite, but I definitely taste the spinach smell. Let me grab some of that spinach. There's red pepper in here, a little bite of avocado as well. Oh, I feel so healthy. I don't know what the rest of the day is going to bring. It probably won't be this healthy, but look at all this goodness. Green stuff. That is delightful. The omelet is incredibly fluffy. You just don't even have to chew it. It is so moist inside with all the vegetables. There's like a little puddle on my plate. And then, of course, I have these wonderful potatoes. What a beautiful breakfast in such a beautiful setting. I'm so excited about this topic that Dale and I are doing together. Next up, we're actually going to be going out to lunch. It was hard to pick. There are a lot of sports pubs in this place, but we're thinking about Ellis Island and the front yard. What do you think? We'll see you over there.
We chose the front yard at Ellis Island for our second stop because not only is it a great spot to watch the game, it also offers beers from Ellis Island's famous brewery. Paula did breakfast at Ellis Island a few years back, but I'll be honest, I can't remember when or if I've ever been here. For anyone following along, it's on Colville Lane near Flamingo, just east of the Strip. Quick history. In 1968, Frank Ellis opened a bar and restaurant here called the Village Pub. In the late 1980s, it was renamed to Ellis Island and a casino was added. The casino is just over 10,000 square feet, and our first impression is that the space is really tight in here. Although the slots are some of the most colorful and inviting we've ever seen, there's not a lot of room to maneuver. That being said, Ellis Island is very popular with the locals and remains to this day a family business. We were a little early for our lunch, so I did play some Keno, and I have to say, the machines here are definitely loose. Frank Ellis's bar and restaurant still survives. In fact, at last count, there were 15 Village Pub locations across Las Vegas. But our plan is to grab lunch at the front yard. Or is it? All will be explained, my friends, so stay tuned. Meanwhile, enjoy this unplanned but always enjoyable trip down the fabulous Las Vegas Strip on a sunny May afternoon. Lucky for us, traffic is light. Where are we going, you ask? Well, we're pulling into Excalibur because we had to revert to Plan B. Having just recently done a thorough walkthrough of this resort, we recall seeing an inviting sports bar. Let's go find it. And here it is, not far from the back rotunda entrance adjacent to the Excalibur Sportsbook, Tap Sports Bar. We've never dined here either, so everything we're doing so far in this vlog has been a discovery. Well, let me just say, sometimes you just have to be flexible in life, and that's what we had to do today. To be honest with you, we were at Ellis Island. We were going to film the front yard over there at Ellis Island. And I'll tell you what, we filmed the whole entire place of Ellis Island, but the front yard is actually outside, and we are having record-breaking heat right now. It's about 105 degrees outside. The minute we walked in there, Paula says, there's no way you can do it. I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a dehydration problem, and I passed out a couple of times, and I have to be in a cool place with lots of water. Paula said, we're not going to do this. It's just nothing but trouble. So we packed everything up. We got back in the car, and we drove down to the Excalibur. And we are at the Tap Sports Bar here at the Excalibur. It's really nice. The people are terrific. I can't wait to show you what we're going to get. Oh, and I did want to say this. This is a bar that has taps on it, but let me just say this. This is one I've never seen. This is a Budweiser Zero. It has absolutely no alcohol in it at all. All right, our food is coming. We're going to show you that. I'm all excited because we finally are in a nice, cool place. We don't have to worry about stuff. See you in a minute. Tap opened here at Excalibur in 2022. It's got a rustic vibe, 2 plentiful bars, and lots of casual seating. It is a sister to the original Tap, which debuted over at MGM Grand in 2014. Let's check out the balcony area back here. Okay, we absolutely love this flag made of beer cans. And up these few steps, another seating area that offers a prime view of the entire space. And don't you just love the strings of lights? Now, there are a couple of things to note. There are kiosks at the entrance instructing us to place our order, and it will be brought to us. At this point, thank goodness it's optional because we had great old-fashioned table service. Now, because Paula showed you her view from the table, here's mine. Another thing we noted, Tap serves local beers, including some from the very first brewery ever in Las Vegas, Big Dogs Brewing. They've been making award-winning beers since 1993.
Well, friends, our first course came and we decided we're so excited to be here at a place we'd never actually tried that we went crazy and got an appetizer. Oh my gosh, fried pickles. We both love them. I like a little dip with mine. This is probably ranch. Crispy breading. Heart pickle. I love it. Plus, I got a margarita. Why not? It's hot outside. It's margarita season. House margarita. That also is heart. I'm going to dig in. Come on, Dale.
Well, I got the Tap Smash Burger. It's got 2 patties on it. In between the 2 patties are onions and all your, your pickles and stuff like that. No, the pickles are actually on the bottom. On top, there's American cheese. This thing is huge. It actually is heavy to put in my hand. Let's see if I can get it in my mouth. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. You know what's interesting about it? The two burger patties that you have, and all the onions and stuff in between that really comes out really nice when you put it in your mouth and eat it. I really love this. The Tap Smash Burger. Let's see what Paula got.
So he got a smash burger. I got one of my favorite things in life, a Philly cheesesteak. Look at the size of this thing. I will never eat both halves, but I'm sure going to try this one. Let me bite in. Classic. I love that shaved beef. I love the peppers and onions. I love the bun. Oh, this is so good. Mr. Hero, where are you? Right. Love it.
All right, we're going to wrap this lunch right up and tell you all about it. Paula almost ate her entire sandwich that she had, and I'm telling you, that was huge, and she said it was absolutely delicious. Now, she said that her margarita didn't quite have enough alcohol in it, but she said it was pretty good. This, no alcohol in it, it's like drinking water, but 50 calories, you can't go bad. My food was terrific. I ate the whole entire thing. It was that good. And I'm telling you something else. The people that work in here are friendly. The manager's been around a couple times just to talk to us. He talked to us before we walked in the door. He came over and talked to us again while we were eating our food. All right, so let me just say, this was great. But last week we went to this other place at the Main Street station, and I saw that little 777 thing there. I got a bug in my ear, and it says, Dale, you gotta go there. So, guess what? That's where we're going next. It's not often that we return to a place we just featured in a video, but like I said, when we teased the 777 last week, I was intrigued and I want to go and try it. So, we're back. The restaurant and brewery were added to Main Street Station in 1996, 30 years ago. Tell you what, I should have tried that root beer. I bet it's great. And so is their beer. In 2024, 777's Belgian wit beer earned the gold medal at the prestigious U.S. Open Beer Championships. But in truth, they've been bringing home medals since the late 1990s. I do love seeing those gorgeous copper kettles in the window. Really adds to the allure in here. So you may recall, not that long ago, Paula came down here to the Main Street station. I was supposed to come with her, but she left me behind. So I decided that we were going to come down here because I wanted to come to this place. It's called the 777 Microbrewery in the Main Street station. It looks fantastic. And I tell you, if you watch the video, you could see inside. It was closed at the time. It just looked absolutely fantastic. So I got a steak dinner. It's Mother's Day. Paula got the Mother's Day special. And as soon as it comes out, we're going to show you, and then we'll tell you how it tastes. 777 was downtown's first brew pub, but it's the comfort food that keeps guests coming back. The menu offers everything from sushi to pizza to burgers to steak, and I think you can tell I absolutely love the ambiance in this room. This table looks perfect for a big party. And how stunning is all that woodwork on this bar? We noticed another bar, I guess for busy nights, on the other side of the room. And at the back here is where the magic happens. Let me look over there. I hope they got my steak on the grill. Guys, I like it medium rare. Now, if you've been keeping track, here's one last view from my table. Note that 777 opens at 4 p.m. on weekdays and 10 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. You know what's funny about this whole thing? This is a microbrewery, and I could drink them beer. So I'm seeing all these vats around here. I'm seeing all these taps around here that have all kinds of beer on it. I'm not having it. I'm having a club soda. Anyway, look at this. Looks really, really good. It's called steak frites. I think this is probably a 10-ounce sirloin, cooked exactly the way I want it. And I think there's something on top of it, but let me give it a try. Oh. Char grilled, and absolutely beautiful. It's got the nice. Can you see those stripes on there? Absolutely perfect. I don't know what they put on top of it, but it's really, really a good piece of meat. I'm actually surprised. I didn't know what to expect. Usually when I get this kind of thing, you get a tiny little, piece of steak. This thing's huge. Now, the frites, if you didn't know, are French fries. Fresh cooked, absolutely perfect. They have some kind of a flavor on them as well. So far, I give this 2 thumbs up. I'm going to get in there, eat as much as I can, and now we're going to show you what Paula got.
Well, good evening, my friends, back at Main Street Station. And yes, this time I brought my better half. It is Mother's Day. I got myself a Tanqueray and tonic. I deserve it, right? Sunday night. Now, the special is a braised beef short rib. I love a short rib. Look at this beautiful piece of beef, and it sits on a bed of polenta with some sugar snap peas. You know what? I'm loving all 3 of these, this combination. Let me dip it in this lovely sauce. See what we got. Melt in your mouth tender. I love that gravy. Super rich. Oh, that's so good. And I do like polenta. It's an Italian thing for sure. That's wonderful with the gravy. What a hearty dinner. What a nice, unexpected special. I thought I was getting a burger. This is awesome. Yikes, my friends. The damage is done. We loved the beef, both of us. He ate that whole steak, which he determined was a New York strip. And the short ribs were just like the most tender beef roast. Delicious. And the polenta, I was just a huge fan, but the serving size was so huge. I did my best. Plus, I snuck a couple of his fries. Now, they don't really have dessert here, so we're just going to pay our bill and be on our way. But I'll tell you what, 777, triple thumbs up. What a trip that was. I should have logged all the miles as we traveled all over the Las Vegas Valley to do those 3 meals.
Yeah, we had a pretty good time. I just have to say one thing about Ellis Island. Ellis Island did not do anything wrong. It was absolutely, well, Paul is the one who said it. I don't think we should do this in here because of the heat. And
it's actually, the front yard is like a greenhouse. Yeah. I mean, it's all glass, really high ceiling, and if they had air conditioning on, we certainly couldn't feel it. It was just really a hot day, and I think we made the right call on that.
She looked at me and she said, you know what, I think we should leave. Did you know that she takes care of me?
I do try, although sometimes it's an epic fail.
Not very well, but she does take care of me.
Not very well.
Okay, so we did 3 of them. We did 3 of them. That'd be this many.
Not 5, but
this
3.
many. Yeah.
I love the Durango. I came home that morning and told Dale, that is, without a doubt, my favorite Stations casino. We've spent a lot of time in Stations over the past, I don't know, quarter century. And I love the interior of that place. And I just say more power to them as they expand.
It's a very, very beautiful place. You know, I used to only play at Station casinos years ago. And for some reason, I feel like it's too far from where we live, even though it's not.
Yeah, there's nothing around the corner, which is why you don't play there.
Yeah, that's why I go to PTs. And now, like we said about Ellis Island, it was a terrific place. Really liked it a lot. People in there were so friendly. I can't even tell you. One of the security guards came up to me and just said, "Hello, young man. You look very dapper today." And we had a long conversation. I really enjoyed myself in there. But of course, the Excalibur, that place, again, very, very nice. The manager in there was very, very nice.
His name was David. We loved him. He's the one that said, "You don't need this kiosk. You can have a waitress." Yay.
And the food was terrific.
It was. It was. And then, of course, as you know, we must have liked Main Street Station because we went back there 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. Well, it was sort of my idea.
It was. It was totally your idea.
Yeah, because I kept, I edit the videos and I wasn't there because somebody, no, I won't go into that. So I wasn't there and I really wanted to see that place because when she panned that and I looked at that on the screen, I said, wow, that place looks amazing. And then I find out it's years old.
Yeah, it's actually 30 years old, but actually, now some of you old timers, I wonder if you know this. What did it used to be before it was the 777?
Yeah.
Back in the Bob Snow era when he first opened with all those gorgeous antiques, which, by the way, all that woodwork in that bar, you can thank Bob Snow for all that gorgeous woodwork.
Yeah, if you notice behind that bar, there was
Yeah.
a little plaque.
There's a mirror.
Yeah.
And it used to be called Rosie O'Grady's.
Yeah, exactly.
He brought that over from his original Florida property, and it's still there, the remnant of a bygone era.
Yeah, very, very nice place. And boy, I'll tell you, that food, that steak, I didn't even realize it was a 14-ouncer until I was editing it. And that steak was really, really one of the best steaks I've had.
Yeah, he raved about it, and this is a steak man.
Yeah, I'm a steak man. Well, that wraps this one up, my friends. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people, Miss Paula?
Well, I think I need to stop eating on this channel for a week or two. What do you say?
Me too. Me too.
This was a great eat-a-thon. I hope you enjoyed it. And honestly, let us know, what is your favorite Las Vegas sports pub? Put it in the comments.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everybody. That was much better.
Much better.
All right.